Did you know that over 85% of people who use baking soda have no clue about its most powerful benefits, especially for older adults? That's right. This humble kitchen staple, costing only pennies per use, quietly sits on pantry shelves all around, holding far more healing potential than most realize. In fact, many health experts consider baking soda one of the most overlooked wellness tools for seniors. Let that sink in. How many times have you used baking soda just to clean your countertops, deodorize your refrigerator, or help a recipe rise, without ever stopping to wonder what else this simple powder might do specifically for your aging body? What if I told you this plain white powder has been used for over 100 years in ways that gently ease discomfort, restore well-being, and support the unique health needs of older adults? So why isn't this talked about more? And what powerful remedies might we all be missing out on? In today's video, we'll explore 7 remarkable ways baking soda can naturally, safely, and affordably support senior health. You'll also discover who should be cautious and how to use it wisely. If you care about your well-being and want practical tools to age with strength, you won't want to miss this. Let's get started. But before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to hit that button and turn on notifications so you never miss another health tip made just for you. If you find this video helpful, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 so I know how to create better content for you. 1. Soothes itchy, aging skin. As we grow older, our skin tells the story of a life well lived. Every fine line, every dry patch, every sensitive spot becomes a quiet reminder of time's gentle passage. But alongside those stories come discomforts, the persistent itching that wakes you in the night, the tightness no lotion seems to relieve, and the fragile feeling of skin that once was resilient. These aren't mere annoyances, they're daily frustrations that weigh on your comfort and peace of mind. Yet tucked away in your kitchen cabinet might be something surprisingly soothing. Baking soda, long praised for its cleaning power, also offers a simple, natural remedy for the dryness and irritation that so often trouble older skin. When added to a warm bath, this humble white powder transforms the water into a gentle alkaline soak that helps balance the skin's pH, reduce inflammation, and calm irritation. Just half a cup in a full tub can bring remarkable relief. Many seniors who try baking soda baths report not only softer skin, but also a deep sense of calm, less itching, less redness, and more restful sleep. Unlike commercial bath products, baking soda contains no fragrances, dyes, or preservatives, nothing to aggravate already sensitive skin. It's a return to something pure and uncomplicated. In a world overwhelmed by chemicals and over-promising labels, there's comfort in knowing real relief can come from something so simple and close to home. Science supports what many older adults already feel firsthand. Baking soda's soothing effects stem from its mild anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial properties. It helps calm minor rashes, ease eczema discomfort, and restore skin's natural softness without harsh creams or costly treatments. Combined with warm water, it soothes not just the body but also the mind. It becomes a ritual of care, a small act of kindness toward yourself that speaks volumes. If you've struggled to find relief for itchy skin, especially at night when discomfort feels magnified, try a baking soda bath. Sink into the stillness. Sometimes, true healing isn't found in pharmacies, but in the quiet wisdom of simple things. And while baking soda works wonders on the outside, you might be surprised to learn what it can do inside your body, especially for digestion. Ready to discover how it eases one of the most common complaints among seniors? Let's explore. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, please type 1 in the comments below to let me know you're with me. Now, let's gently move on to the second point. 2. Eases age-related indigestion. As time unfolds, even the simple joy of sharing a meal can become a little more complicated. Those dishes that once brought warmth, comfort, and connection can sometimes carry with them an unwelcome weight. You know that slow, heavy feeling settling deep in your chest, the uncomfortable burn creeping quietly up your throat, and the lingering pressure that stays long after the last bite is gone. For many older adults, indigestion becomes a quiet companion at the table, arriving unannounced and overstaying its welcome, turning what should be nourishment into discomfort, and gently stealing the pleasure that meals once freely offered. This isn't just a matter of age, it's the natural rhythm of our bodies changing over the years. The digestive system becomes more delicate, slower to respond, and more easily unsettled by certain foods or medications. Though over-the-counter remedies promise quick relief, they often come with side effects or risks that may weigh heavily on those already navigating complex health concerns. That's why the simplicity of baking soda feels almost like a balm to the soul. Just half a teaspoon stirred into a glass of water, sipped slowly, can calm the restless turmoil within. Because baking soda is naturally alkaline, it gently neutralizes the excess stomach acid that causes heartburn and indigestion. It doesn't just mask symptoms, it lovingly restores balance. There's something deeply reassuring about this humble remedy. It's not flashy, nor wrapped in slogans or promises. Instead, it carries a quiet wisdom, comfort handed down through generations and affirmed by science. For those weary of reaching for yet another pill or waking in the night with that gnawing discomfort, this age-old approach offers a breath of fresh air. Of course, mindfulness is key. Baking soda contains sodium, so those with high blood pressure or kidney concerns should approach it cautiously and consult their healthcare provider. But for occasional moments of unease, after a rich dinner or a late-night snack, it stands as a gentle ally, a small glass of relief ready in your own kitchen. And perhaps the most beautiful part of this remedy is how it hands the power of healing back to you. No prescriptions, no waiting rooms, just the quiet understanding that sometimes the body knows how to feel better with a little, simple help. But baking soda's gentle strength does not end there. It reaches beyond digestion, extending its care to parts of us that often go unnoticed. Our feet. Yes, those tired, aching feet that have carried us through so many journeys might just surprise you with the relief they can find. 3. Supports foot health and controls odor. Our feet are the steadfast companions that have walked us through a lifetime, across thresholds into homes filled with love, down hospital halls carrying hope, and along quiet streets in moments of reflection. Yet, as the years pass, those same feet begin to speak in new ways, aching after short walks, swelling without warning, itching or cracking, and sometimes carrying a quiet embarrassment in the form of stubborn odors no powder seems to banish. For many older adults, caring for foot health is not just about comfort, it's about preserving dignity. Here again, baking soda offers a gentle, powerful solution. It's easy to overlook our feet until discomfort demands attention. But a simple ritual, soaking them in warm water infused with a few tablespoons of baking soda, can become a transformative act of self-care. This isn't just about softening rough patches or deodorizing skin. It's about carving out a sacred moment in your day to honor a part of your body that often goes unseen. As you immerse your feet in the warm, soothing water, baking soda quietly begins its work, neutralizing odor-causing acids, calming fungal irritations, and softening inflamed or cracked skin. The warmth opens your pores, while the alkalinity restores a delicate balance. For a brief moment, those tired feet, the silent witnesses of your life's journey, feel truly seen, soothed, and supported. What makes baking soda especially comforting is its simplicity. No complicated tools, no prescriptions, just a basin, warm water, and a handful of this humble powder. Those who embrace this ritual regularly often find fewer cracks, less fungal discomfort, and most importantly, a renewed sense of comfort, especially for those living with diabetes or limited mobility. Beyond the physical relief, there's an almost spiritual peace in caring for your feet. It's an invitation to slow down, reconnect with your body, and honor the vessel that has carried you this far. And the worry of odor? It fades away, too. Thanks to baking soda's natural ability to absorb moisture and eliminate bacteria, your skin stays fresher, drier, and less vulnerable to infections that commonly trouble aging feet. But the care doesn't stop there. While baking soda soothes the parts of us that carry our weight, it also plays a surprising role in nurturing the parts that help us smile, speak, and nourish ourselves, starting with our mouth. What it can do for dentures and oral appliances might just surprise you next. Now, let us gently continue our journey with point number 4. 4. Freshens dentures and oral appliances. With the passage of time comes a quiet kind of wisdom, but also subtle shifts in our health that we may not always anticipate. One of the most intimate changes many older adults face is transitioning from natural teeth to dentures, partials, or other oral devices. At first, this change can feel like a loss, a disruption of the familiar ease and confidence once taken for granted. The mouth, which once required little thought, now calls for more attention, more care. And yet, within that care lies a profound opportunity, not just to maintain function, but to reclaim dignity and comfort. Here, the humble baking soda quietly steps in, offering a gentle, natural solution that makes all the difference. Unlike many commercial cleaners brimming with harsh chemicals and artificial fragrances, baking soda presents a pure, non-toxic way to keep oral appliances clean, fresh, and inviting. Just a spoonful dissolved in warm water becomes a soothing bath that draws out stains, lifts away residue, and neutralizes odor-causing bacteria. There is something deeply reassuring about this simple, honest remedy, time-honored and effective, much like the best cures passed down through generations. But this care is about more than cleanliness alone. For seniors, maintaining a healthy mouth means the difference between eating comfortably or with pain, speaking freely or with hesitation, smiling confidently or with self-consciousness. Baking soda preserves that freedom. It gently polishes without scratching, disinfects without irritation, and refreshes without the harsh chemicals found in many products. In doing so, it restores not only the cleanliness of dentures, but also the pride and confidence to wear them openly and comfortably. Its kindness extends to sensitive mouths as well. Many older adults experience dryness or tenderness, and baking soda's mild, alkalizing, and soothing nature offers a gentler alternative to cleaning agents that might burn or aggravate. With regular use, many find their appliances last longer, feel more comfortable, and smell noticeably fresher, small but meaningful gifts of relief. In those quiet moments, lowering dentures into the softly bubbling water, watching it turn slightly cloudy, there is a sense of taking charge, a comforting ritual of self-care that honors the body's needs. By tending to these appliances, we honor ourselves. We nurture our ability to chew, taste, speak, and connect with others. And yet, baking soda's gifts do not end with the smile. What if it could also soothe a very different kind of pain? The sharp, burning agony of gout, when swollen joints suddenly remind us of our fragility and test our strength. That is the path we will follow next, and I promise you won't want to miss it. 5. May help manage gout flare-ups. There is a unique kind of pain that only those who have experienced gout truly understand. It doesn't announce itself softly. Instead, it often arrives suddenly, sometimes in the stillness of the night, seizing a joint like the big toe or ankle with fierce heat, swelling, and stiffness that feel unbearable. For seniors, this pain is far more than physical distress. It steals restful sleep, limits movement, and chips away at the independence so carefully preserved over a lifetime. Tasks once simple, walking across a room, standing from a chair, can become formidable challenges. Gout results from uric acid crystallizing in the joints, triggering inflammation and sharp discomfort. While prescription medications often provide necessary relief, there is also a humble remedy residing quietly in many kitchens: baking soda. Though it may seem almost too simple, baking soda, chemically known as sodium bicarbonate, is naturally alkaline, capable of neutralizing acidity in the bloodstream. Emerging research and personal testimonies suggest that taking small amounts, just half a teaspoon mixed into a glass of water, may help create a bodily environment less hospitable to uric acid buildup. It's important to understand this is not a replacement for medical treatment, but rather a supportive step toward restoring internal balance, especially at the earliest signs of a flare. Beyond its chemistry, there is profound comfort in knowing that a natural, accessible option sits within reach. No complex instructions or prescriptions, just a quiet moment at the kitchen sink, a cool glass of water, and the gentle assurance that you are caring for yourself. For many seniors burdened by complicated health routines, this simple act of self-care can be deeply empowering. Of course, caution is essential. Anyone with blood pressure or kidney concerns should consult their healthcare provider before adding baking soda to their routine, as it contains sodium. Yet, when used wisely, this gentle remedy has offered relief not only from aching joints, but also from the anxiety that often shadows chronic pain. As swelling subsides and movement becomes easier, what follows is more than physical ease. It is the reclaiming of freedom. The freedom to walk, to move without hesitation, to live without wincing. And yet, baking soda's soothing reach extends even further. It can offer unexpected comfort in moments of urinary discomfort, those intrusive interruptions that disrupt the peace of your day. Let us now explore the gentle relief baking soda may bring there. Now, let us gently move forward to point number 6. 6. Helps calm urinary discomfort. There are few sensations as quietly distressing as the burning, stinging pain of urinary discomfort. For many older adults, especially women, this unwelcome visitor can return time and again, disrupting the rhythm of daily life. What begins as a slight urgency can quickly evolve into an unrelenting need, only to be met with sharp pain, irritation, and that unsettling feeling that something is amiss. This discomfort doesn't just interrupt sleep or shake confidence, it quietly steals away the simple joys: walking through a sunlit garden, settling into a comfortable chair, or sharing a heartfelt laugh with a friend. As our bodies age, they become more vulnerable to these imbalances. The natural changes that come with time, combined with medications, hydration habits, and reduced mobility, can all weave together to create this delicate struggle. While antibiotics often remain essential to fully clear infections, there is a soothing grace in turning to nature's gentler ways to calm discomfort as healing unfolds. Here, baking soda quietly offers its humble yet powerful support. A mere half teaspoon stirred into a glass of water can help ease the acidity of urine, gently soothing the burning sensation that makes each trip to the bathroom feel like a burden. This subtle balancing of pH may not be a cure, but it offers a comforting reprieve, a small harbor of relief during fragile moments. It is a gentle act of self-care, a quiet reminder that even amid vulnerability, you still hold the reins to your own comfort. For seniors navigating multiple health concerns and complex medications, the simplicity of this remedy becomes a soothing balm. There is profound dignity in moving through your day free from that dull, nagging ache, a feeling that your body is working alongside you, not against you. For many, a warm glass of baking soda water becomes more than just a remedy. It transforms into a ritual of restoration, a whispered promise of peace amid the storm. Yet, even as we care for such internal discomfort, another kind of challenge may emerge, one visible, tender, and sharp. And, just as baking soda can calm the burning within, it may also ease the tiny, painful sores that appear inside the mouth, making even the gentlest sip of water feel unbearable. Let us explore how it brings healing here as well. 7. Treats canker sores naturally. These small wounds, canker sores, may be invisible to others but loom large in the life of anyone who has suffered their sting. Tender spots nestled inside the cheek, beneath the tongue, or along the gums, they carry a sharp, lingering pain far out of proportion to their size. They interrupt meals, make conversation uncomfortable, and turn even a sip of warm tea into a test of endurance. For seniors, whose mouths may already be fragile due to dryness, medications, or dental changes, the sting of a canker sore can feel deeply disruptive. Though small, these sores often arrive at vulnerable moments, after stress, fatigue, or a minor injury from biting or rough foods, stretching the days of discomfort longer than they should be. In these moments, the desire for something gentle, effective, and safe is natural. Baking soda meets this need with grace. Its natural alkalinity and mild antiseptic qualities work to restore balance in the mouth, easing the acidity that fuels irritation. A simple rinse, half a teaspoon dissolved in warm water, used once or twice daily, can soothe pain, reduce inflammation, and support faster healing. This is no mere tradition passed down in whispers. Clinical studies affirm baking soda rinses can ease recurrent ulcers and promote recovery. Beyond science, there is deep comfort in turning to a remedy so simple, so familiar. A balm that a grandmother might have offered long ago. Costless, colorless, and free of harsh side effects, baking soda becomes a gentle companion, especially for seniors wary of new medications or strong chemical rinses. In those quiet moments, swirling the warm water, tilting your head back and rinsing away the sting, it becomes more than treatment. It becomes a pause, a breath, an act of kindness toward oneself. And while baking soda soothes these silent wounds, its quiet power does not end there. What if it could also help your body perform better, strengthening muscles, reducing fatigue, and supporting energy during exercise or physical therapy? The gentle magic of simple things often holds the greatest strength. As we embrace the later chapters of life, our approach to health transforms. It moves beyond fixing what is broken, toward preserving what still thrives, comforting what is weary, and nurturing what remains whole. In this tender journey, simplicity becomes a precious ally. And few remedies embody that truth as beautifully as baking soda. Throughout this video, we have explored 7 ways that this simple white powder can gently transform the lives of older adults. From soothing the sharp sting of mouth ulcers to easing persistent joint pain. From calming uncomfortable urinary symptoms to refreshing dentures and oral appliances, baking soda reveals a profound truth. Sometimes the most effective remedies aren't hidden in high-tech labs or tucked behind pharmacy counters. Instead, they quietly reside on our kitchen shelves, waiting patiently to be rediscovered. But this is more than just a list of uses. It is a tender reminder of something far deeper. Our bodies, though no longer as young as they once were, still deserve care and attention. And that care need not be complicated or expensive. It can be found in simple acts: mixing baking soda into a glass of warm water, soaking tired feet after a long day, rinsing a sore mouth with a gentle solution. These are not mere treatments. They are acts of self-respect, subtle declarations whispered to ourselves. I matter. My comfort matters. My well-being still deserves kindness. In a world that often rushes toward the newest, flashiest solutions, there is wisdom for those who have walked many years in returning to basics. There is grace in slowing down, in finding healing through what is familiar, honest, and time-tested. Of course, baking soda is not a miracle cure. It should be used thoughtfully and with care, especially for those managing kidney concerns, high blood pressure, or other health conditions. Yet, under the right circumstances, it can be a powerful complement to a lifestyle grounded in mindfulness, balance, and simplicity. And perhaps the most important lesson is this: caring for yourself does not need to be complicated, costly, or overwhelming. It can begin with a pinch of powder, a glass of water, and a willingness to listen gently to your own body. For seniors navigating the delicate journey of aging with dignity, baking soda becomes more than a remedy. It becomes a quiet companion on the path toward comfort, peace, and respect for oneself. So next time you pass by that small, unassuming container in your pantry, don't see it merely as a cleaning agent. See it as potential. See it as healing. See it as an old friend. One that might just help you feel a little better day by day. These reflections are meant to inspire you to live fully, authentically, and with gentle awareness. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one insight you've gained and hope to bring into your life. Let's support one another on this journey toward embracing these simple, profound truths. If you found this video meaningful, please leave a comment with Yakwan. If not, your honest feedback is deeply appreciated. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more heartfelt content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.